Woohoo!
Oh, I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town.
Welcome back to Big Herd the Nerd and today's episode of the London Journeyman. It's the team end of season review. Team review, we have a look at the attributes and stats of each of our players, who our best players are, worst players are. We've already put some contracts in for our players. They're coming to us wanting some of a piece of that 250,000 available wage budget we've got. So we'll have a look, see where we're going to strengthen, where we're going to, I was going to say weaken. No, we're not weaken. Where we are weak, so we need to strengthen. And what we think of some of the players we've got here. So if you've been around for a while, if you've seen the rest of the Journeyman, you know what this is. I like to do these. So we'll start, where we start with the goalie. So we got Patrick Sigurdur Gunnarsson, Icelandic goalie, who we had to use because our goalie got sold from when went with us. We've been angry at him for a while, and we said we were going to sell him. Not sell him. We said we were going to replace him. Sorry, if he didn't do well enough. So how well did he actually do? And do we give him a chance in the Prem, or do we not? So reports, stats. Let's have a look. So 76% shot saved ratio. Not bad. Not bad. We expected to see about 80%. It's at 76. It's not too bad. Held about half of them, which is okay. But again, I would prefer to see more. In the championship, he conceded 58 from 43 appearances with 10 clean sheets. It's not actually that bad. Shots saved. Goals conceded 1.3. Again, isn't that bad. Shots saved about 4 a game. So he's okay. 15 clean sheets from 57 games. His distribution is not great, 64%. We could work on that. Definitely get him on the shorter distribution rather than his, well, attempting longer distribution. He played 1 key pass as well. 1 key pass. Go on. But I think, I don't know, his average rating, what's his average rating? 6.97. The jury's out. If I can find a very good goalie, I may well bring in a goalie to replace him, because I just feel like we're gonna need quality at the back. We're gonna struggle. So if we can bring in a top quality goalie, it's not gonna harm us, is it? If we bring in a top quality goalie. So that is Patrick, the goalie, Patrick Sigurdur Gunnarsson. Now let's move on to the defender. So we will probably look for a striker. We'll keep the under 23s in there as well. I don't know how good the rest of the team are. We'll keep an eye out for another goalie, see who's going to come down from the Prem. Maybe there's some better players within those teams that will go and scout. But yeah, maybe he'll go. I might give him a chance. I don't know. He did well towards the end of the season, didn't he? So if we look at our defenders, then our best defender, Dujon Sterling. He is wanted by Villa, Palace, Huddersfield and Middlesbrough for transfer. But we're not going to probably buy him. He's valued at only 450,000. One of those is going to buy him. Villa, Palace, Huddersfield, Middlesbrough. It's our sort of level. We've got Nico though, who I quite like as our right back, even though he doesn't actually like playing there. He's been alright, Dujon, but I think his crossing and dribbling is not great. His marking and passing is not great. His tackling is 10, so he's got a way to go, and he's 24. So yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Second up is Cucurella. Cucurella wants a contract. We're offering him a contract, so that Blackburn interest should go away. He's only 25. He'll be keeping around 7 bloody average rating for him, so he did well. Viner then next. Nico Williams after that. Nico actually doesn't have great, but he's better. He doesn't have great potential, which is interesting. Holmes behind him. Clara behind him there. So, defence, you look at it and you say we could need players. I like the players we've got though. Brendan Holmes. Highest on the potential. Coming in there, he can mark, he can head, he can tackle at the moment. Can he do much more? We'll find out. 6.86 average rating, played 22 games for us this season. Cucurella is in there as well. And then we've got some youngsters. But then, yeah, for our first team, it's looking a bit weak. Looking a little bit weak. If we look at average rating though, Adam Jackson played 1 game, got 7.3. Nathan Byrne got a good out on loan, but he's going to leave now. Jackson will probably leave as well. I'll put them both up for sale because I've got enough defenders. I'd rather bring in some better quality backup, or young backup anyway. 7.08 Christoph Clara. I think he's been, his ability might not say it, but he's been by far our best player. He's got potential to go up to a 3.5 star, but yeah, he's been outstanding for us. Cucurella again, outstanding. Williams 6.99 and Zach Viner 6.99. So it's very close to having 7s across the board for our back 4. So happy with them. Max Freeman. Where are you? Little youngster. Okay. And then Brendan Holmes, not far behind. We have some backup. Garbutt needs to go. I think if you're looking at it, we need backup right back, backup left back. Because if what's his face goes, Sterling goes back on loan, which he will do. He'll probably be sold then. Garbutt's just not good enough. So we need good quality young left backs and right backs. That's what we're looking for. Centre back, I think I'm okay with. We've got Viner, we've got Clara, we've then got Brendan Holmes who can play in behind. I think that's enough. We may look for another youngster, but yeah, we're going to need to spend, well, we have to spend big on a couple of players for the first team, but back up, I'd like to go youngsters with very good potential. For tackles 1 ratios, Brendan Holmes all the way up there, 94%. That's good to see. Very good to see indeed. Zach Viner there as well. Williams 88, Clara 88. That's good. Tackles per game. All the loanies always with the tackles per game. So we don't actually throw that many tackles per game in. Fouls. No one really over and above. Too many. Interceptions. Holmes up there. Highest tackle rate and highest interceptions. Viner. Headers 1. Yeah. Headers 1 per 90 minutes. Clara up there. 5.94. That's where he comes into his own. Williams as well. Viner 5.5. Viner getting the same amount as Williams. Centre back and the right back having the same amount of headers per game. It seems very weird. Very weird indeed. Goal. Mistakes leading to goal. This is a big problem though. Mistakes leading to goals. Nico Williams 3. That's not good enough at all. Holmes got 1. 4 for Viner. 4. That's because I think I need to stop him as a ball playing defender. I think it's his ball playingness that is getting him into trouble and causing the mistakes that lead to goals. Overall mistakes could credit the most, but yeah, 4 for my centre back is not good enough. It might be worth looking to see if we get a top quality centre back in, maybe. See what we do there. If you look at assists though, 10 for Williams, 5 for Cucurella. It's good to know that we've got some assists coming from the right back and left back. Okay, so if we were to look at the defenders, I think we need good quality young potential left and right back. Cucurella and Nico Williams will be my first choices. But I'd like to bring some good players in just to fight, just to play on the bench, take in some games throughout the season. The same way Garbutt did, but I just don't think he's good enough anymore. I just don't think he's got it. And then we've got 1 centre back in Holmes. So we have Clara, Holmes, and Viner. Maybe look for 1 more. Maybe a youngster. Maybe a top quality guy. Get rid of Jackson. Get rid of Garbutt. Get rid of someone else. Can't remember who it was. No, that'll be it. Okay, so we have some work to do. Burn, that was the one. We have some work to do there. I don't think we've got anyone super young that's going to be that good to come through. Look at Jimmy Fayed, 19-year-old. Can't really head. We might look for within our own youngsters. They've got 4-star potential. Maybe. Okay, midfield 2 of the 4-2-3-1. Let's get those midfielders up. Highest ability, Ryan Gould still there. El Mahassini. Oh, such a shame we missed out on him. I can't believe it didn't come up and tell me that someone put a contract in for him. It seems mental the game didn't tell me that that was available to happen, but okay. So yeah, Ryan Gould top, Sterling in a second. Daly, not far behind. Daly's been given a new contract. He's only 23. Matty Daly is pretty good little Metzala we got there. Advanced payment as well. So yeah, them two will probably stay as our midfield pairing. We might play him slightly more defensively depending on how it goes in the Prem. I don't want to defend too much, but we've got the ability to drop them back if we need to. But yeah, Gould and Daly strap there. Gribbin then. But he's more of an attacking playmaker. Turan is a 3-star, 4-star potential. I might sell him. I feel like he doesn't necessarily bring a lot. He's got good... He's attacking midfielder centre. And I don't think he's as good as Gribbin. Burns not good enough anymore. Here, let's look at potential. Bainbridge is quite good in the left. Oh, he looks pretty good. Good crossing. Good passing. Good first touch dribbling. Quick. Bainbridge we might have to have a look at. El Mahassini, Sterling. So those two are going. Yeah, and it's Gould, Daly, Gribbin. Polanski is a good left back, apparently. Good high potential. Highish potential. Charles Agnew. He played a few games for us before, didn't he? Came in, did a little job. But yeah, midfield centres, we're struggling. We are struggling. We've got no one really good in defence. So I think if we're going to spend money, it'll be there. But again, we've got to watch out because it's going to be Daly and Gould that I play. I like them both. I don't really want to change them. I like what they do in centre mid. So it'll be someone to play in behind him. So again, a youngster with good potential that can come in there. If you look at average rating, yeah, Gould daily 7.14, 7.10. Why would I change it? Gribbin 7. Like that as a midfield 3 quartet is just very, very good for us. I will be looking at the roles. I'm still not convinced by the Shadow Striker. I'm still not convinced by what's going on. In the Leyton Orient save that we got on Twitch, we've been using them on Gonch in the middle. Maybe worth using them in there. It doesn't get the most of his attacking play though. The Gonch, it's more of a playmaker role where he is a get the ball, run at people kind of player, isn't he? So we'll see. We'll have a look at the roles over the summer and see what they come up with. If we look at goals, 14 from Gribbin in the end, 10 from Daly, and 9 from Gould. So, and a 4-2-3-1, I got 19 goals from my 2 central midfield players. It's mental. Assists, 10 for Gould, 10 for Williams, 7 for Gribbin. Daly even got himself 4. Those two are just too good. Assists per 90 minutes. Oh, Kieran Smith. Hello, welcome to the party, pal. 23-year-old. Looks all right. We've got Gribbin in first touch. Can play out on the left. We are going to need to play out on the left with Tulloch going home. We'll have a look at him in the next set of stats, though. Chances create. Oh, who else is there? Nico 0.3. Oh, Kieran Smith was the guy we played once, wasn't it? Gould 0.22. Gribbin 0.22. Chances created. Nico, Burn, Gould. Interesting that Nico's up there. Okay. Goals per 90 minutes. I don't really care about that from central midfield. Key passes per 90 minutes. We do Burn up there, but I don't think Burn's good enough anymore. Gould 1.34. Gribbin 1.33. Turan 1.24. Daly 1.1. So yeah, I mean the central midfield. I'm looking, but I've got no reason to want to try and change these guys. They can make tackles. They can move. I need someone good behind them. A backup. Turan will look at. I just don't think he likes playing in those roles. He's got the attributes for him, though. He's got the attributes for him. Got good determination, good teamwork, good jumping reach and natural fitness as well, and strong. He should be a centre mid. All right, we'll have a look at him in more detail to see whether he's the one we keep and we save money. I haven't got enough money. I've got 36 million. I can't spank it everywhere. So we'll have to watch out. So if you then go attacking midfielders and attackers, look at these last players. Scott Frater we sent back. So ability-wise, Haley's up there. Carl Haley's just been amazing. I brought him in, like almost by accident, on a whim, brought him in. And he's been outstanding for us. He's top there. Maguire behind him. Hassini, shame he's going. Gribbs, Tulloch, Frater, he didn't do anything. Jean-Pierre, now 3-star. Tyrese, John Jules, 3-star. I think we've got a lot of just mediocreness in there now that we've got to look out for. Sam Greenwood, I'm worried, isn't going to be any good at all. Came in and hated me and just never really got playing. Potential-wise, Frater's there. He's going to go back. Haley is our best player. Rest of them all loanees. Jean-Pierre, the next 4-star. So we've got some flex to bring in. We could bring in a very good left-sided player. And really a striker. Maguire will be all right, but he wasn't amazing, was he? He wasn't amazing. So, well, that'd be interesting. Average rating, Haley 7.21. Daly's Tulloch 7. Maguire 7. Shane Gould got a 7 now on loan. The youngster. Not a bad striker. A bad striker, got some goals in him. Gribbs 7. So we have got the talent. It's just what we do with that left-hand side. I wonder what Tulloch is doing. I don't really want to loan him in the Prem. I'd rather buy players because we can attract players now. Goals-wise, we've got goals for days. There's more defensive issues we had. Tulloch got 17. Gribbin got 14. Haley got 10. Maguire got 10. Daly got 10. And Agnew and Gould out on loan, 8 and 9. Hernandez got 5 in and he played 27 games. Pierre got 5. Jean-Pierre. 3 from Turan. 3 from John Jules. We get goals from anywhere, apparently. Goals per 90 minutes. Maguire, 0.52. So we did do well. Maybe we was judging him a little harshly. 0.47 for Tulloch. 0.43 for Gribbin. He got a lot of goals. So I do... Maybe it is a shadow striker we stick with. Use him as a second striker. Train him that way. Use him as a second striker. Have Haley out on the right, throwing balls in, and then we just need a very good left-sided, either striker that can play or a winger. Probably striker. Well, it could go winger if we've got Gribbin getting further forward. Shots on target ratio. Tulloch 59%. Nice. Agnew 58. Swan 58. He's got Swan in there, but missed a lot of games. Shot on per 90 minutes. Tulloch and Maguire topping that list. John Jules not far behind. Assists, we know they've got him. Haley 7. Only got 7 assists and 10 goals, but I feel like he played very well. He played 27 games of the 40 odds that everyone else played. He was injured for a long part of the season. Assists per 90 minutes. Nico's up there. Crosses completed for 90 minutes. Carl Haley, top of our first team players. Pass completion, yeah. Carl Haley, key passes, 1.55 per game. Jean-Pierre not far behind. I wonder what we do with Jean-Pierre. Maybe we move him. Okay. I'm confused by that one now. That one's made it a little bit more difficult. If we just look at under 23s, under 18s, let's see who we've got super high potential on. Scott Frater, Bainbridge. Right, let's get these ones. He's already in the first team. Other than that, right, Mergrim Mavericki. Left only footed target man. I'm not feeling that I should be bringing any of those up to the first team to worry. Bainbridge, yes, he needs to be trained. So look overall, we've got Gould, Haley, Cucurella, Maguire, Viner. Not a bad team. Massini's going to go, Sterling's going to go, Tulloch's going to go. So we're desperate. If we're going to spend big, but then we've got Bainbridge on the left. Bainbridge could be like a little firecracker to come out. When you look on the left, you go winger, attack. He's got all the attributes for it. He's got 16 crossing, 15 acceleration, so he'll be annoying for whoever's playing out there. He's not far behind what we've got. 225,000. Going from on loan at Ebbsfleet to playing in the Premier League. It's quite the jump, isn't it? So yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. Holmes has got potential. Haley's got potential. Jackson's going to go. But then we had Haley, Gould, Daly, Clara, Tulloch, Maguire, Gribben. So we got a good team. I think we got a good team. We got a good chance. We got lots of goals. Look at those goals. 17, 14, 10, 10, 10, 9, 5, 5, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, and then loads of ones. Like, it's a lot of goal scorers. It's a lot of assist makers as well, actually. So we can get goals in the system anywhere. We just need to work on this. I think it'll be very similar to what we play. We may play slightly more defensive in midfield. We may be slightly more defensive with the wingers. Maybe the winger on support. That's definitely going to be a centre-back on defend. We may be more cautious when we start. The formation we played for a large part of the season, more cautious. Let's have a quick look then at the team report before we round off this episode. So we're very quick. Very pacey, I like that. So we should play deep and try and it makes sense for us to try and play counter-attacking football. Good right winger in Carl Haley. Good attacking midfield in Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre is able to play one of 9 plays up. Bringing him out quite a lot. Jean-Pierre. Obviously, we've got loads of wage budget. Can dribble. Can take corners. Good. We can score that. Ranked 2nd in goals scored for the league, but finished 5th. Good shot accuracy as well. 2nd in the league. Top goal scorer. Okay, so we're good at dribbling. See, that's what we need to play deep. Thing is, we need to play deep lines, but I like to play a high defensive line because you know how the game doesn't like it any other way. But maybe we play deeper defensive line, deeper starting position, and we attack. We go counter. That was very Nick Cage. Gone in 60 seconds. Attack. So yeah, we'll do that. That's what I think we should go for. We can't head, so playing deeper works maybe, or we buy a good centre back that can head. Not a lot of great quality depth. We can do that with youngsters. We let in a lot of goals from outside the area as well. Even though we're playing a high line, letting goals from outside the area. Lack quality depth in goal. Maybe we go big on a goalie. Left back, we lack depth. We know that. Handler isn't best. Area reach communication. So saying the goalie isn't best. We know that. So maybe we do just go for a goalie and a left-sided player. And then we play on the counter. Not very determined. Interesting. We're quick, but we can't mark, pass, or tackle. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll have a look then over the playoffs. Like I said, get your suggestions in on where you think we should strengthen. We're in 2024, so your player suggestions may or may not be great, depending on where people are in the league. So yeah, I'm going to go and have a look at Stoke. The Stoke, Birmingham. Oh, they got Grealish. Oh, they've got Grealish. He could play on the left, can't he? Yeah, we've got Stoke, Birmingham, and Watford who have gone down. They've got Lozano. Not the same. They have got Lozano. They've got the good Lozano. What? Transfer listed by request. No shit, Sherlock. All right, we're going to try and raid Watford, Birmingham and Stoke squad. See who they've got that we can take, because they'll be wanting to move on with us going up to the Prem. If they're there anyway, they're likely to come to a squad that size, and then we'll get out and spend some money in the transfer budget and get some of our players done and scouted as well. We've got some good players scouted already. Let's see what else we can do. But I will leave that there for now. That is the team review. I'll see you back next episode for the start of the Premier League season. Premier League, come on. Starting with Dulwich Hamlet in the Vanarama National League South. By 2024, we are in the Premier League with QPR. And then we'll be discussing what we do and whether we make some moves. We have West Ham, Fulham, Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham. 5 clubs to which we can move to in the same league. Ideally, I'd be going Chelsea or Arsenal. That's my ideal move, Chelsea or Arsenal. But we will see what comes of it. Or we just stay with QPR and we start dominating. Who knows? But I'll leave it there. If you have enjoyed, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you next time. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.